fucking big. Like I know I wanted them a certain type of way, but I just did not expect him to make them as big as he did. So, but he did. So as soon as I wake up, I'm reaching in my pocket. I took water. You guys know my routine. Take my little Tylenol extra strength. I'm good to go. I look at the time. It's about 3 in the morning. Like, I did not get out of there until about 3:30 something and get back to the recovery house almost 4 a.m. That's how late I was in surgery. So if you're gonna go there, understand that, cause like when I had surgery with the doctor in St. Charles, Missouri, it was like quality. He only did like 2 or 3 surgeries a day, and they were very attentive to each patient because they just had the time. However, that's $15,000. But when you're paying $4,000, $5,000 for a procedure, they're going to have to take in more girls to accommodate for the payment of the surgeon, the staff, the bills, everything. Whereas each patient at this facility is paying $15,000, so they're getting $45,000 in a day off 3 patients. Whereas here, they got to take in 7, 8, 10, 12, 13 to accommodate for everything. You get what I'm saying? So it's different. So pay for what you want. Now with my BBLs and stuff, yeah, I was starting out, I was willing to pay more, and over time I started learning what can be done this way, what can be done that way. With breast augmentations, I knew it was literally a slit, slide the implant in, pump it up, close you up kind of thing. Now, if I needed a lift, you know, or a breast reduction, I was willing to pay a little bit more money just to have that type of care and quality of care, just in case something was to go wrong. But I just knew my particular surgery, yeah, it's invasive, yeah, it's still dangerous, but it's not as severe as that, in my opinion. So get back to the surgery center. I had no post-op appointment. I had no post-op instructions, and that the instructions I feel like was on my part as well, because I knew certain stuff that I did not follow. Like, I knew you weren't supposed to lay all the way back and sleep after breast augmentation, but my ass was so comfortable and high, because once I got back to the recovery house, I also got CBD gummies from a good friend of mine. Her name is Destiny Oliver. Like, hey Destiny, follow her on Instagram and her YouTube. She has CBD gummies for us, like CBD treats for us, and so I had took some of those as well. So I was gone, guys. So I literally, like, the recovery house I stayed at, Secret Orchard was where I stayed. They had these really nice lounge chairs, and you can like put them back. So I put that motherfucker like all the way back. I was like leaned all the way back. I was out. Woke up the next day, and like this boob was up here. Like, it was up here, like near my collarbone. And I'm like, why is it all the way up there? I'm still not getting it. Like, I'm getting up. And you guys may not be able to do this, so don't go off of my pain tolerance, because I'm able to handle a whole lot more than most people are. My mom is, so I get it from her. Don't go off that. But I was able to get up and shower on my own, all that stuff. My roommate was not able to do that. And then I would go back to sleep, and I would literally sleep in the same position that I was at night, and so it would stay there. Not good. I still did not hear nothing from CG Cosmetics, but luckily a nurse that worked there, she follows my surgery page, and I had talked to her about surgery before, and she reached out and said, oh my God, girl, I saw you yesterday. I wanted to say something, but I was so busy and I didn't want to be intrusive. So I'm like, oh, no problem. Like, you know, like, I'm just trying to figure out what my surgery time is. So she was actually able to look it up for me. It was like, this is when your surgery time was. My surgery time was like in the morning, and it was like in the afternoon when I found out. And nobody ever contacted me, so she told me to just go ahead and come up there and then talk to them, and they should be able to take me or whatever. I'm not gonna say her name on here because I'm pretty sure she wasn't supposed to do that, but thank you so much for being such a sweetheart and helping me. I appreciate you, girl. If you reach out ever, I'm gonna remember you and help you out. But I went up there, it was maybe 3 something. None of Dr. Freiman's patients was up there. It was all like BBL patients. So I was like the only breast augmentation patient. Once I got in, the nurse, they took me in right away. I will say that they were great at that. Like, if you show up, they are accommodating. I just think that they are so busy with so many patients that they really just do not have the time, which is, I'm more understanding of that because I've been through the procedures, and so I see how it is when you actually get there to the clinics and you see how busy these people are. Like, they're not intentionally ignoring you. So it got me to the back. The nurse had me take my stuff off, and she was like, "Where's your band?" And it was like, ding, like, oh, I had the surgical bra on. I didn't have the band on. That's why the implant like traveled upward. So the nurse took her, and she took her hands like this, and she pushed down super hard on my boobs. And it literally, like, I felt the implant shift downward, and I'm like, it was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Like, I was like, oh my God. And she was like, if it travels up again, you need to go to the ER. So that told me it was bad. Then she took a band that she had on her, and she wrapped it around really tight, and she put it on this boob. She put the start of the band here, wrapped it around, and she velcroed it here, and said to keep that heavy part there to push this boob down more, because this one was going down faster than this one. And here's the crazy thing. This boob healed faster than this boob. So she was actually correct with putting it the way that she did. I traveled home at 4 days post-op, which I felt like was too early. For my BBL, I traveled home 4 days post-op, and I felt fine. But for my boobs, I don't know why, it was something else. Healing from my breast augmentation was harder than healing from my 2 BBLs, and I'm not gonna lie. Breasts are a very sensitive area. They're tender to the touch. They are still somewhat tender to the touch. I've lost somewhat sensation in the left boob. My right boob has gotten more sensitive. The left one has lost a bit of sensation, quite a bit of sensation. And the swelling after surgery is tremendous. Like, I went from having a 26-inch waist to looking like I was maybe 6 months pregnant. Like, pictures are going to be posted because you guys need to see this. Taking on fluid, like swelling a lot. Like, I did not expect to look like this after surgery. I did not. It didn't even look like I had just had a BBL. I couldn't believe my stomach swelled up as much as it did. So I had to start the entire process over with handling my swelling using bromelain pills, drinking pineapple tea, pineapple smoothies, pineapple water, infused water, eating certain type of foods, cutting out too much dairy, not taking in too much dairy. Like, I had to cut out a lot of stuff to get the swelling to go down. And I'm not gonna lie, okay, yeah, it took about close to 6 months for me to feel somewhat normal again when it came to my breast augmentation, and it took about 6 months for them to fully drop. They were pretty high for a very long time, and I feel like the more they drop, the more I love them. Like, but I will say, if you are at home, wear your bra, wear a bra, a sports bra specifically, not the wires, a sports bra specifically, because if not, I noticed that they drop fast. Like, once they actually drop into place and they look natural, you have to wear some sort of bra to keep them looking like that, or otherwise over time they're going to look very saggy and long, and you don't want that. So what is my positives and negatives on CG Cosmetics? One, they taking too many girls, but look at the price that you're paying. There's going to be a lot of girls willing to pay that price for that certain type of quality of care that they're going to give, which is, you know, lack thereof. 2, communication was not the greatest after they get your money, although I do feel like they tried, but remember, they take in a lot of girls. 3, you don't see your surgeon pre-op or post-op. You only see him at the surgery, but that's normal for the clinics down in Miami. And for it, I kind of did not like that it was the surgery room was a bit dated. And I do feel like Dr. Freiman only cuts you and puts the implant in and like fills it up maybe and see like where they look right at on you. And then once he does that, he maybe pulls it out. And that guy I said that was sitting there like the mobster, I feel like he's the one that like sews you up or something and then gets you up out of there. And that's how I think that he gets so many done in a day, because one of the nurses said he's really fast, but I think that's how he's able to be fast. Positives, I love my breast augmentation. They have more positives than negatives, I will give that. The price was pretty good if you're okay with the type of quality of care you are going to receive. When you are there, the nurses and the staff, they're kind, they seem to be caring, and they do try to accommodate you in any way possible. The surgeon, he's very skilled in what he does, and he won't do something that doesn't look right. I'll give him that. I like surgeons that's like, no, that'll look stupid. So yeah. And what else? What's another positive? Oh, let's say this negative too. Let's not forget this negative. I don't like the time. You guys schedule my appointment for 9:30 at night. I don't like that. I didn't like that at all, actually. But and then I didn't like that they didn't follow up with what time my post-op appointment was. That's crap. But another positive, it's been close to 8 months and they are still reaching out to me today. Like, I'll get a random email or a random text asking me if I'm okay, how's the breast augmentation, how's my healing going, all that type of stuff. So yeah. Now, that was my little experience. It was very quick, short. Sorry, it's late, I'm tired. And so let's jump into some of the questions that some of you girls had for me on my surgery page and what you guys wanted me to answer. So I wrote it all down. What is your go-to bra? Okay, so there's this bra from Target is what I like to call it when I'm being fancy. And it is like, how can I explain it? It holds your breasts up, but it doesn't have a wire, and it does not feel like firm, but it keeps them in place, and it's so comfortable. I'll post a video or a picture here, somewhere around on this video so you guys can see it, or, you know, just a little snippet of it. And it's literally about, I think, $20 a piece. Sounds expensive, but I'll flip back and forth between these bras all week. I have like 4 of them, and I'll just flip back and forth. Literally, like, they are so comfortable. And they're so cute that you can wear them by themselves as well. So, okay. What are you using for scar treatment? For scar treatment for my breasts, I have not done anything just because those scars are not seen, so there's really no reason for me to try to treat them. Now for my BBL scars, I have done micro needling sessions on them, and I do those myself. I will do a video, a tutorial on how to get rid of your surgery scars using the micro needling method. But also there is there's a chemical peel that I use, like a brightening serum that I use, and I will post that as well, here or here, somewhere on here, that I buy from Amazon. It's like $25 a piece, for $25 for one, and that actually lightens your scars. So since I'm already on video, I will go ahead and show you. So if you see here, this is a surgery scar, and then I will post the before on how this scar looks. So I have done, and here's another one, actually. This one is lighter. So I've used that brightening serum on here, and I've done 2 micro needling sessions on these, and they're tiny. Now, this is what my surgery scar looks like. So, and I haven't done anything on that. So, yeah. Literally, it's magic. Microneedling is magic, guys. It literally causes your skin to develop new collagen or produce new collagen to actually make the top layer of your skin completely shed off and a new layer rise. So it constantly brightens it. So definitely give it a try. How many cc's? Well, I told you guys that when I woke up, I felt like they were too big. So let's take a wild guess. How many cc's do you think Dr. Freiman gave me? 485. Dr. Freiman gave me 485 cc's. I am 5 foot, 165 pounds, and I'm shapely. Like, I'm not like a big girl. So I'm not a big girl at all, and he gave me 45 cc's. So you see here. Now, I know they sound big, which I used to think that they were like too big, but with like my body shape and everything and like my butt shape, like it's not that bad. You just gotta get used to it. But I would say they fit my body because I'm not a skinny girl. I'm kind of more on the thicker side, so whatever. How long for your swelling to go down? I told you guys before, it took me close to 6 months for my swelling to go down with my breast and my stomach area. So yeah, drink plenty of fluid. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Water with pineapple chunks in it, pineapple juice, pineapple tea, fresh and natural. Take your bromelain pills. Yeah, and just keep pumping fluid. Stay compressed, and self-massage your breasts. Like literally, I'm gonna show you guys how I self-massage, like what I learned and what worked for me. But I would get up in the morning, shower. A warm shower will literally loosen those muscles up, because after surgery, your body does a defense mechanism to where it tightens itself. Your stomach, your butt, everything tightens itself. And then people get confused at 6 months once everything releases. And they're like, I look so different now. Yes, because your body was tight. Same thing with your breasts. Your breasts is gonna be tight as fuck. So running them on running some warm water, I would literally let my boobs just under the warm water, and I would like massage my boobs to loosen them up and help them like go into place. So I will do a self-massaging video for a breast augmentation soon. Just because I love you guys. Did you get gummy implants, and who does the best breast augmentation? Okay, yes, I did get gummy implants for the most part. If you do not get saline, you will be receiving gummy implants. They're all gummy implants for the most part. In my opinion, I love Dr. Crow, I don't know how to pronounce his name, for breast lifts. He has had a little bit of complaints lately, but they're human. Dr. Freiman, I love him for just regular breast augmentations. I believe there's another doctor called Dr. Sucker. He's pretty good too. I do like Dr. Williams' breast lifts they've been pretty good lately. They've been good lately. And Dr. Brewster, his breast implants have been looking good as well. So yeah, those are the doctors that I've been kind of noticing, but I have not been on the surgery scene, so maybe that's why I don't know any new surgeons. But if you know some surgeons that's pretty good, list them below, like where you can find them at the surgery centers they work at, so it can help out other girls that's looking. How many massages did you receive? Professionally, I did not do any massages for my breast augmentation. I did them all on my own. And like I said before, I will show you guys how to self-massage on your own. And I will, once I start taking in more clients, that will be something that I will offer, because I know exactly how to manipulate the breast to get them to fall into place properly. And then I would teach girls how to do that privately as well. But I want to teach girls all over, so that will be something that's going to be added to my list as far as taking in clients. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. Everything's going to be listed as far as like the pictures and stuff. So I hope it helps out someone. And You guys let me know what other videos you want to see in the comments. I'll make sure I upload that video regarding my self-massaging of the boobs, all that stuff. I am so happy to be back with you guys. And I will see you in my next video. Leave me some comments. Like, tell me what you want to see, tell me what you don't like. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, tell me everything as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys. Bye.